We just had a clear and unanimous decision by the Supreme Court. The state has been unfair in this referendum, using taxpayers' money to get a yes vote in this referendum, leaving voters uninformed about what this referendum is really about, and the state taking over parental rights and harming the family. I want to thank the judges, my legal team, and all the support I received.
Are you going to try and actually stop the referendum on Saturday? Or
I can't discuss that now.
Mark, what was it about the campaign itself that you took particular issue with?
Government publications, for example, were incorrect. There's been little effort or no effort to actually make corrections. So people should pay careful attention now at this stage to the government use their the taxpayers' money in a way which is not consistent with a free and open democracy.
Do you think it's possible one of the examples, one of the particular sentences, or that you feel was particularly imbalanced?
There's a number throughout which were mentioned in the case. I'm not going to go with them now.
Can we rely on the outcome of this referendum now? Will it be a safe referendum, the outcome? I'm
personally quite doubtful, and people should pay attention. Again, in a serious situation like the referendum, you know, that if the government can't be trusted in this regard, what can they be trusted with, you know?
Are you considering taking more action though?
No comment on that at the moment.
Mark, can you hold up that government pamphlet?
Oh yeah,
if you wouldn't mind, yeah. Hold up a little higher, that's it. Perfect. Look this way if you wouldn't mind, Mark.
Mark, would you describe yourself as a no campaigner?
I'm a person with a track record and concerns about the way the government treats families and the Irish people.
In terms of the McKenna principles, is there scope for them going forward? Is it time to have a whole rethink of how we inform people ahead of referendums?
The McKenna judgment was very, very clear to protect the rights of the Irish people, and also to put a limit on the way the government behaves. And there's been a great slippage in that area in the wrong direction, so hopefully the government will pay careful attention now to this judgment today.
Mark, would it be irresponsible though, in the light of the findings, to just simply accept the outcome if that happens to be a yes on Saturday?
It's a legal matter. For maybe it might come up in the future. For the moment, I'm not involved in anything in that area.
In terms of costs, will you be applying for your costs? Will the state have to pay for this challenge?
As far as I know, the state will take care of that in this area, because I did take it on behalf of the Irish people. It wasn't for any personal gain.
They completely overturned Mr. Justice Nicholas Kearns' judgment. He said that the material was neutral. How do you feel about that decision now?
Well, he made that decision at that moment in time. The fact is, it went to the Supreme Court and there was a unanimous decision in favour of the case I took. So I'm happy with that.
Do you feel vindicated then?
Absolutely.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
This referendum is about state control of children. It's about the ending of parental rights to make decisions, good parents to make decisions for their children. And the state knew it, and they instead just gave, the mythical version of what this referendum is about. Unfortunately, the referendum is on Saturday. People have been badly misinformed, at their own expense, and it begs huge questions. So I would say to anyone, vote no. Absolutely vote no in this referendum and demand answers for why they were lied to.
Where to from here, Kathy?
Where to from here? Well, hopefully the referendum be defeated, that good parents will keep their rights to raise their children, make decisions for them. And then I think all of us in this country have to get on the case of the state, have to insist that children will be treated properly. And we also have to open up the secret courts, the in-camera courts, so that all children, all families are treated properly in this country. I mean, the very contempt that the state showed for the voters in producing one-sided leaflets has now been exposed by the Supreme Court, all 5 justices. And that same contempt is the kind of contempt they hold us, the voters, in, that they hold families and they hold children in. So I think hopefully this will bring about a defeat of the referendum, and then we have to commit ourselves to children.
If Saturday produces a yes vote, will you be looking at legal options?
If Saturday, I don't know about that yet. I'm still working for a no. The Irish people are wise. We've been stripped of our money, we've been stripped of our jobs, but I tell you, Irish people are not going to be stripped of their children.